Jersey. It's raining, it's foggy, but I really don't care because I need some crappie this morning. Been doing salt water the last couple weeks. I'm getting back to what I love, and that's crappie, freshwater, some bass fishing. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And we'll see what happens. No wind, just a lot of rain, so care about the rain. Rain's around the fishermen, not on them. So I'm gonna go out, see what I can do here. So then out, this is crazy. Rain, 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 rain. But as a kayaker, I don't care about rain too much. I care about the wind and lightning, of course, because I'm in the water. But if it showers, I'm okay. As long as it's not lightning, as long as it's not windy, I really don't care. I'm just gonna get a little wet. But it's a good day to just, I've been in the salt water the past couple weeks, so it's a good day, good time to rinse off all my stuff, get all that salt water off. It destroys my gear. So it's a good thing about it. I don't have to worry about that being something. Oh, we are heading out, man. We out. See what we can pick up. Go to my little spot over here. See if it's some fish biting. I heard the crappie's supposed to turn on when it rains, but I'm gonna prove that to be right or wrong today. See what we can do. It doesn't matter this morning. Just a quick tip. Even when I'm not with somebody and talking, you know, to somebody on the water, like if I'm not with a friend, I still carry my radio on me. It's very important in case, you know, you want to call the Coast Guard, or you want to, you know, find a boater that's on the water and not a kayaker. It's just somebody on the water that you may need help from. This is how you would get in contact with them. Of course, I always keep my cell phone on me, but who knows, cell phones can get wet. If you don't have a waterproof cell phone, they can get wet, they can drop in the water. Most cell phones don't float if you don't have a float on them. The batteries die quicker than these, so you can be in communication a lot longer with this radio than you could with any other device that you can bring with you, like a personal cell phone. So always carry your radio on you. Another thing the radio gives you is up-to-date weather. So if I'm always on the weather channel. If you can hear that, it's up-to-date weather forecast transmission that's always telling me what's going on. The weather is changing constantly, so you always want to be aware of the sky, the weather, the wind. Always be up to date on that, because it can come to bite you, man. I've been in situations where the weather forecast was wrong multiple times, and you know, you always want to be aware of what's going on. So always do that. Always keep that on, keep your radio on. There's something on here, I don't know what it is. A little crappie in the shallows. I don't know where his big brother is. This is too small. So, yeah, she got one. They're in here. These are the white crappie. So, let's put them back. I need his big brother. Hit my lure. They get much bigger than that, folks. They get much bigger than that. There's one. Oof. Something just bit me off. Something big just bit me off. Nice largemouth. Largemouth bass. It's healthy, chunky. There you go. Gonna be on his way. There you go, bass. Spot number 2. Let's see what it produces. Spot number 2. It's been raining a lot, so this water is high, man. There you go. There's a crappie. Right on my spot. He's barely hooked. Come on, you ready to come in? Come on. There you go. That's the slab we're looking for. That's the slab we're looking for. He was barely hooked. Look at this crappie. Looks like he was hit or something, or cut. Here, look his belly is so big they busted open here. Look at that. Slab crappie. Look how big he is. 5-inch screen. Let's put him in this bag. Alright guys, launching today near Bridge here in New Jersey, fishing on the river. Opening day of fluke season 2016. So I'm gonna just try to find some structure and drop-offs in the river, looking for these fluke, trying to feed and ambush some bait fish. I'm gonna be mimicking bait fish using a high-low rig here. It's a Spro, about 1 ounce jig with a glass minnow, they call it, by Tsunami. Looks like really shiny bait fish. They usually hit the top teaser on this almost all the time. I'm gonna be tipping it with 4-inch swimming mullets, green and white, and we'll see what happens. So just dropping down straight, bucktail jigging them. We'll see what comes out of it. Hopefully get some nice 1 or 2 doormats out here. The limit is 5 fish, I believe, at 18 inches here in New Jersey. So fish got to be nice size, man, to keep them. So let's see what happens. So the technique here is just quick jigging of the rod tip using the clicker on the reel to make sure you're still on the bottom, and when you hear that thump, just pull up and set the hook. There's one. Go. Nice fluke. To the pink. It looks like shrimp color with a white gulp on it. Let's see what this does. Set up on my drift again. Same spot where I caught the last one. I don't know if the pink's gonna make a difference, but it hit the chartreuse with the white tail, which is like a lighter color. So I'm thinking I'm gonna switch to a lighter color and it's gonna make a difference. Who knows? Maybe that fish was just hungrier than the other fish and he decided to eat. Or maybe it was the color. Fishermen, we don't know. That's how we fish, I guess. It's the surprise of it all. What's gonna work, what's not gonna work. That's what keeps us going, I guess. But let's see what happens. So I worked this area for maybe another hour or so with no bites. It was very slow. Even boaters and other kayakers around me weren't picking up. So just a slow day. The water was a little chilly still, on chilly side. So I think these fish were just really just lazy. And I think it'll pick up in the next couple of weeks here. See what happens.